State-of-the-art weapons, amazing gear, the best training. None of these are a sure way to make you effective in combat. My first combat experiences in Ukraine were difficult for me to handle at the time, but it's really important for you and I, if you're joining the military, to stay humble and criticize your mistakes. Whether you like it or not, you're a human bound to your emotions. You cry, you laugh, you get angry, and you get scared. Combat is a lot like you're smoking weed for the first time or getting drunk for the first time. You never know how you'll respond in a heightened emotional state. But the most important lesson that I've learned in combat is just to remember a small acronym we learned in the Marine Corps, which is CAR. The combat mindset. Confidence, aggressiveness, relaxed. The acronym was drilled into us from day one in Marine Corps boot camp, and I found that this is the single most important thing in combat. So the first one is confidence. When you're in a sticky situation, the bombs are raining in, you're gonna get terrified. That's normal, but it's important not to get paranoid of death. There's a reason in boot camp that they teach you how to march, leaning back like you have the biggest dick in town. You need to be that confident. You have to be confident in your physical abilities as well as confident in yourself as a soldier. You need to know you are well trained and able to react appropriately to any situation. You are literally who your enemy geared up to fight, so don't get swept away by the fear. Be their worst nightmare. So what is the first thing you do in contact? It's gaining fire superiority, which is literally a response of confidence against the enemy. It doesn't matter if you're being ambushed or if you're the underdog, confidence is key. And that goes for anything in life. And that brings us directly into the second part of the acronym, aggressiveness. My drill instructors and other peers who had a lot of combat experience always told us that aggressiveness is your best tool. You need to go into a combat situation angry as hell and eager to use your rifle to kill those people. When it's game time, it's game time. Imagine American football. If you keep letting the other side make passes and they keep gaining ground, you're gonna lose. It's the same thing in combat. Another example is CQB, which in the Marine Corps is taught as an extremely aggressive form of combat. You don't walk in the door, you methodically storm in with the confidence that your two-man will check the other corner quicker than the enemy. So be aggressive, don't second guess yourself, there's no time for that, because you should have the confidence of many years prior to this training and honing your skills. Relaxed. The relaxed portion of this acronym is honestly the most important part, at least for me. And here's why. The Russian military doctrine in specific utilizes artillery to instill fear and mass casualties on the opposing side. They're trying to make you paranoid and terrified. Being relaxed, like my team leader in this clip, is a great way to better understand the situation. He's actually the perfect example of the combat mindset. Always trying to find a job, not stopping at the sound of gunfire or artillery, but he's pushing on and calmly asking how we are and relaying info in a concise way. Being relaxed in combat is unfortunately a long process of distinguishing incoming and outgoing, experiencing different forms of combat, what they feel like, and a lot more. Combat is insanely intense and it's so loud and you can't just ignore the threat, but you constantly need to be able to switch on or off your fight or flight response. Keep your personality too, like crack some jokes, have a good time, laugh it off, and this not only helps yourself stay calm, but also your other people. Because if fear gets in your entire team, then you're gonna get all clumped up, you're gonna be, it's no good. You gotta stay relaxed, you gotta chill out. If you're constantly reacting to artillery by diving to the ground, it might be safer for you, but it's an emotional roller coaster to get back up after the boom and try and switch off that flight response. So take some deep breaths, get that heart rate down, and just stay as chill as possible. Artillery is gonna hit you if it wants. It doesn't matter if you're tensed up, gripping your helmet and lying on the floor, or if you're confidently relaxed, looking at your surroundings and focusing on your job and always looking for an aggressive action that has to be made. So pretty much, combat is hell, but it's a skill that you can master and something you can get better at. Be confident, be aggressive, but most importantly, be chill, all right? Relax. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoy. Peace.